There's Clint Smith with us. We're having a lot of repeat guests this week. We had Clint on with us earlier this week. We had Maddie Sabo on with us earlier this week. She's actually back again tomorrow. Well, it's such a busy time, and we have so many great public servants who are involved in so many different things that it's perfectly wonderful that they're able to come in and visit with us. And Clint is here this morning to talk about United Way of Indiana County. Our conversation this morning presented by Marcus and Mack, voted best law firm and best personal injury lawyer 3 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. Visit them online at marcusandmack.com. You don't have a hat on, but you could.
Right.
A different one than the one you wore the other day. Yeah. Hey, it's coming up, and this is something new for folks to get used to. Turkeython is actually earlier this year than it's been in previous years. We're going to do it later this month.
Yeah. I mean, thank you so much. Brenda, again, is hosting us for Turkeython. We are going to be collecting donations Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, October 25th. Friday, October 25th will be the day that we're here at Renda. And then we're also going to be collecting donations on Saturday, all in front of the 700 shop. So the main day is going to be Friday, but we want to give people a chance to give donations throughout the week as well. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we'll be collecting in front of the 700 shop. Thank you so much, Josh. And on Friday, we'll be doing the same thing at the 700 shop, as well as all of the different locations around town. And mainly right here at Renda will be the hub for everything.
7 to 10 a.m. here on Indiana in the Morning on Friday, October the 25th. We do these things, and we've done them for all these many years. Of course, Bell Auto and the Oldies Attic for all those years on Saturdays. We moved it when Bill was unable to do it anymore to here on Indiana in the Morning. That sort of changed the character of it, but it's still the same goal.
Yeah. Ultimately, the goal for Turkeython, and this is why we decided to move it earlier, is to get money into the places that it needs to be in order to help people with food. So there are a bunch of different initiatives and ways that we get food to the community. But the whole point of Turkeython is to help people with food insecurities during the holidays, to make sure that they have a meal at home, whether they make it themselves or it's pre-prepared somewhere like the Chevy Chase Community Center. So there are a lot of different ways that we get the food out there, and that's why we wanted to move it up to October, to give us more time to do that, rather than doing it right at Thanksgiving when people are already thinking about what they're going to eat.
And the second and just as important goal, of course, is to raise money for the United Way of Indiana County.
Yes. If people haven't heard yet, my goal this year is $888,888. That's over $150,000 more than what we raised last year. And also, it's the most that we will ever raise in the history of the United Way of Indiana County if we hit that number.
Yeah.
So it's a high goal, and this is my second time doing the campaign. I really think I can do it.
This is a big part of it. You've got the big balloon build coming up.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, that'll be in the month of November.
And it's going to be a once-in-a-lifetime event. So there will never be another big balloon build within like 75 miles of us. So they're going to turn the S&T Arena basically into an immersive walk-through balloon world. Their tickets are available online right now for the event. I would definitely recommend getting tickets as soon as you can. uwindianacounty.org, and then you just click on the button that says Big Balloon Build.
Yeah. Sort of working backwards there. Let's get chronological here and get first.
No, it's okay.
First to pancake, or for this event, for Turkeython coming up. Folks can make their own collections. They can do it in whatever way they choose, really, to raise money, and then the object is to get it to the Turkeython either Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, right?
Yeah. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
See, this is why they don't rely upon me to do anything.
Yeah. So we'll be out front of the 700 shop pretty much Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday from like 10 in the morning until 2 or 3 in the afternoon. And then we'll also be doing everything here at Renda from 7 in the morning until 1, I believe.
7 in the morning till 10 a.m.
7 in the morning until 10 a.m.
Yeah.
So 3 quick hours on Friday. And then we'll be outside of the 700 shop the rest of the day as well. But we had a lot of great sponsors this year. We had sponsors from Aldi's, Valesky's 4th Street Bilo, Giant Eagle, Martin's Food Store, Tate's Supermarket, Blairsville Walmart, and also the Indiana Walmart. And they can drop off their collection here. You can also call the radio station between 7 and 10 a.m. At 724-349-WCCS. I even know your phone number down. It's written down right here.
That's all you needed.
Yeah.
That's all you needed. Those numbers will call also 479-1160. They'll ring to the same number. 349-WCCS is 349-9227 or 1160. So all of that is happening, Turkey-thon, and we're really excited and looking forward to that. Pancake and Sausage Day is coming up on Election Day.
Yep. So Pancake and Sausage Day, I don't know if, I'm assuming everyone remembers because it was there for the longest time, but it wasn't in IRMC. The last time it was in IRMC was whenever I did the campaign the last time. Right when my campaign ended, COVID happened, and it wasn't safe for us to do pancake and sausage inside the hospital anymore during COVID.
Yeah.
So at that point, we moved it to the New Life Community Church. They so thankful that they let us use their space for the last couple years. But this year, we're moving it back to IRMC. It is on Election Day. You can also put orders in now if you want. The United Way is taking them as well, uwindianacounty.org, or you can just give them a call to put your order in.
Yeah, there you go. That's a great thing to do. Choose between plain pancakes, blueberry pancakes, French toast, Cunningham meat, sausage. It's a real tradition for Election Day to do this. And so the deadline for pre-orders is October 31st for that. You've got a ton of sponsors in line for that as well.
We do. IRMC, thank you so much for letting us have it there again. That's really helpful for the United Way to not have to try to find a place to do it and then manage all of that as well. Cura Hospitality, Aramark, Friends of Shireen Hess, Midday Rotary, the Law Office of Patrick Doherty, Paragon, and the Evergreen Garden Club were all of our sponsors that are helping us put Pancake and Sausage Day together again.
Yeah.
And all those donations, that $10 that you spend on the pancake and sausage, that goes into the United Way campaign, and that money's helped support local charities right here as well.
Yeah, so many people make sure that it all goes to the United Way of Indiana County because they donate the foods, and that's really, really important.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great volunteer effort going on there. Again, that's Election Day, November 5th. Then comes the big balloon build.
Yeah, this is going to be the biggest event that the United Way has probably put on in the history of me ever knowing about it. This is a huge international effort. Stuart Davies comes the whole way from Wales. They're going to have about 75 different balloon artists from all over the world come in to create an immersive balloon world that has kind of a Jimmy Stewart, It's a Wonderful Neighborhood type theme. So it definitely fits in with the area. We're going to head off the parade on Friday, but on Friday, November 24th, I believe it is. That's the day of the parade, but the VIP event and the ribbon cutting will be the day before that on Thursday. We're also going to have a breakfast with Santa on Sunday, as well as different activities throughout the week. So there's a schedule available online, and you can also purchase your tickets for there at uwindianacounty.org.
And a big salute to Denise Crisos.
Yes, it is so awesome that she brought them here. Denise is a balloon artist, if no one noticed.
From the Flower and Balloon Gallery.
Yes, from the Flower and Balloon Gallery. So she has gone all over the world doing this with other balloon builds. So it just shows the generosity that she really has for the community. You know, she's spending her own money. All of the 75 balloon artists that are coming here are all spending their own dollar to get here. They're spending their own dime to stay here and eat while they're here and see Indiana. So we're going to make sure that we are showing them the best of Indiana and that they get around and see how wonderful our town is.
Yeah. Music for the big balloon build float and the Light Up Night Parade provided by Third Wave Sound. You're just going to have a wonderful time in the parade, and folks will be really, really excited about it. The balloon build itself is happening at S&T Bank Arena.
Yes. Yeah. So we will be in the parade. There's also going to be transportation provided by the Indiana County Tourist Bureau that will take people for free from the festivities downtown to the S&T Arena and back and forth throughout the day. So there is going to be a free shuttle service. So if you want to enjoy the festivities downtown, you can do that as well, and also check out the big balloon build.
And the tickets for the VIP event, they're available now, right?
So I believe the VIP event is people will all get invites for that, I believe.
Okay.
And I believe that there should probably be tickets for sale. That's a very good question, Todd.
Well, according to what Chrissy sent me,
Yeah.
tickets for the VIP event are available now. Just contact the Indiana County United Way. And Breakfast with Santa also.
Yes.
Those tickets will be available soon. So big things going there. You've got a bunch of sponsors for the big balloon build, too.
We do. So GCS is one of the big balloon build sponsors, the Ruskini Group, the Indiana Gazette, S&T Bank, Renda Media, the Indiana County Center for Economic Operations. We also have Pepsi from Johnstown is sponsoring our Breakfast with Santa. And then also the McNaughton brothers and Luke Shively. They've been awesome to help us out as well. And they're also part of our sponsors. And the Indiana County Tourist Bureau has really been a super big help this year trying to get it together. Laura Harrington has been helping us out, plan everything, and it's been a long process. We've been meeting and talking about the big balloon build for over a year and a half already. So it's been a big event that we're putting a lot of work into, and hopefully it brings a lot of money into the United Way campaign and the community this year.
Absolutely. So that is all going on, and those events, you'll hear a lot about them. We'll get something going here on the air as well for the Turkey-thon here on Indiana in the morning. And so that'll be happening on October the 25th, beginning at 7 a.m. That's a whole big weekend of activities, mid-weekend, weekend. It's all part of the United Way of Indiana County. You've got some great campaign sponsors as well.
Yep.
And the United Way relies upon these folks to provide so much for our residents of Indiana County.
A large portion of our campaigns come from a very small group of people in Indiana. So I want to say about 60% of our campaign is from the same people year after year. So we're really lucky to have such a great community, because I know from doing the campaign before, it takes a lot of people. But I do want to thank GCES, the Indiana Gazette, Krebs United Publications, Renda Media, S&T Bank, the Rishkini Group, Mark Arbuckle Nissan, and Colonial Toyota and Motor Mart. Those are our community leaders. We also have our champion leaders as Robindale, Seward Generation, and Rosebud Mining. So a huge shout out to those companies for helping support the community and people in need in our community.
We're going to catch up with Clinton quite often as we get set for the United Way campaign Turkey-thon first, and then all of those other events he's been telling us about. But October the 25th is what you need to remember for the Turkey-thon, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. If you want to come in and be a part of the group that is making a presentation that day, contact Angela at the United Way. She's handling the scheduling. I'm not handling the scheduling for Indiana in the morning that day. I've handed that off to Angela. She'll slot you in.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to be here all day. So it's going to be bright and early, and I'll have probably something turkey related on. No live turkeys, though, this year.
Well, we're thankful for one half of that equation,
Yeah.
the no live turkey. So we're not thankful for the fact that you're going to wear something turkey related.
Yeah. You know, me and Kay Smith will be out here.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So, and that highlights the fact that so many great people get involved in the United Way campaign. And Kay's one of those who's there for us every year. We think of the teacher groups. East Pike comes to mind. Horace Mann. I know that it's a really big deal for a lot of different people in different companies all across Indiana County. It's a big deal.
Yeah. It's great that we have people in our community that do that over a long period of time. I mean, Kay's been doing this for 20, 30 years now, supporting the United Way in the community. And, you know, there are a lot of people that do that, but there are not a lot of young people. So I do encourage people, if you want to get involved in the United Way, give us a call, stop down to the office. There are definitely opportunities to volunteer. We're going to need tons of volunteers this year to pull off the campaign, but it's a great way to get involved in the community, and something that not a lot of younger people are doing.
Yeah. Well, we'll change that. Yeah. Thanks, Clinton, so much for the visit today.
Thank you so much.
It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com.
When you've been in an accident, every decision matters.
That's why having the right legal support, like Marcus and Mack, can make all the difference.
I'm attorney Robert Marcus.
And I'm attorney Brian Nitterheiser.
At Marcus and Mack, we've transformed countless lives.
Our courtroom victories speaks volumes about our dedication, and our track record speaks for itself.
So when insurance companies need to hear you mean business,
let Marcus and Mack be your voice.
Marcus and Mack, with 5 convenient offices, including Indiana. Learn more at marcusandmack.com.
You run a business, you need a copier, one that knows you, what you do, and how. Burger Office Systems knows Xerox, the business standard, taking you from desktop to production securely, efficiently, reliably. Burger Office Systems knows Xerox. They have answers and stand behind them. How do you get a Xerox? Your old copier, costs, contracts. Burger Office Systems speaks business in your language, moving documents across the country or to your folder efficiently and for less. Burger Office Systems and Xerox get them there. On Warren Road in Indiana. Call 349-3710.
101.1 FM and AM 1160 WCCS, Homer City, Altman.
WCCS.
This is not what they want to hear in Florida. I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News.
The storm is going to get larger, and the time has run out for this storm to really weaken.
Hurricane Milton just under a Category 5 with 155-mile-an-hour max winds in the update just out. Forecast to hit late tonight, early tomorrow. And Fox meteorologist Janice Dean adds,
a catastrophic landfall, and probably damage all up and down the west coast of Florida.
Hillsborough County Sheriff Chad Cronister just told Fox.
There's still time to get out if you're in the evacuation zones. Other than that, you better be prepared.
A lot of people have boarded up and left from the Tampa Bay region to the Fort Myers area. Sarasota could get a direct hit. Fox's Weather's Britta Merwin's there.
This is the strongest storm that we have seen in over 100 years. So no one has seen what it looks like to throw 10 feet of storm surge into this part of the Gulf Coast. You have a deep Gulf of Mexico, and then for hundreds of miles, you have a coastal shelf. All of that deep water piling on top of that shelf shoves right into the coastline.
Some of these areas still have debris not cleaned up from Hurricane Helene's hit less than 2 weeks ago. Former President Trump's been critical of the federal hurricane response, calling it the worst ever, as Democrats accuse Republicans of spreading misinformation. The Trump campaign is calling what Bob Woodward is reporting in a new book made-up stories. He alleges when COVID hit, then